Hey guys, this is April at Georgia Mom Plans. I have another planning video for you today. I think I'm gonna alter my intro and say planning and reading. I am so excited to lean more into my reading hobby in 2026, and that is incorporating it into my planning hobby by my new reading planner. I'm so excited. I keep going between reading planner, reading journal, that sort of thing, but same idea. This is my reading journal for 2026, and I am so excited to show it to you. I have just been dreaming about this planner for well over a month, just thinking about it, thinking about what I want it to be and what I want to incorporate, and getting all the inspiration. I've been heavily inspired by Kirsten of Kirsten Plans and Coco of Coco Lux Reads. Both of their reading journals have really inspired me to have my own. I have also been absolutely binging videos from Becca and the Books, Carissa covers with Carissa. I'll have her link below. Tori Between the Pages, Books and Lala. I have just been all about the bookish YouTube content and reading. So I am so excited to show you my reading journal. Like I said, I will have all of those YouTube pages linked below that I just referenced, but let's get into my reading journal setup. First off, this is a Sadie Stickers dot grid journal. I did receive this at Galentine's with a Plan, I believe 2 years ago, and I've just had it sitting and staring at it and thinking it's so pretty. And then I saw that Coco was using hers as her reading journal, and I was like, light bulb, why don't I do that too? I have it sitting here. Let's use the beautiful things that we have. So I started gathering all of my bookish stickers and die cuts and papers and all the things, just have been compiling them and dreaming about what I want it to be, and then shopping. Jessica Hart's Scribble Prints Go, Lights Planner Action. I have picked up bookish things from all of them. Of course, Pen, Paper, and Plans. I have been picking up bookish themed things from her for years, so you will see all of those shops included in here in this setup. So let's open up to the first page here. So first I have this little die cut that has a book lover quote. I just taped it here into the front cover with some Simply Gilded bookshelf washi. Then I used a little clear pocket with some tabs. I don't know that I will actually use these tabs, but I thought they looked cute there. So that is the front cover, and then I pulled some stickers and vinyls that I had that were all bookish themed, and then used one of my custom name scripts from According to Allie. Just decorated this front like this journal belongs to page. And then I made a welcome page. So here, this is a dashboard from Pen, Paper, and Plans that's got some libraries on it, and I used this darker Simply Gilded bookshelf washi and just taped that onto that page. And then this is my welcome page. I pulled some of my favorite Pen, Paper, and Plans vinyl die cuts that were bookish themed, some florals and quotes, and then this was actually a full page of this like vintage paper from Pen, Paper, and Plans, and I just ripped it and pasted it on here. This actually did say 2025 reading journal. I'm sure you can tell. I went over it with a gold Sharpie and made it say 2026. So this is my 2026 reading journal. So that is the welcome page. And then this is the first spread I set up. So over here, I just, again, included some bookish stickers and die cuts that I liked on this page, and then I made my 26 and 2026. I did pull in some swatches just to have some pops of color, and used a Tombow for the color on here. And this is a book this is a list I've been building in my mind for a few months, books that I am so excited to read. So I made the whole list of 26. Then I decided that I wanted to differentiate the ones that I already own. So I did go and outline the boxes for ones that I owned and put stars by the ones that are part of series. So you will see me reading all of these books this year. I think every month I would like to do a reading journal update. Please comment below and let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. So that is the first page. And then second, I have a challenge and a book of the month. So this is a Creating & Co. reading challenge. I've loved Creating Co. for years. And this, I want to say, was like a 2023 or 4 or 2. It was an older reading challenge that I had that I'd never done. So I do have the stickers that go with this, and they are all blue. So as I read this winter, so January through March, I will fill in books here and put the bookshelves on here. I don't know that I'll put another challenge here after the winter. We shall see. I've got a lot of other things in here, but since I had it, I went ahead and included that. I also used the Creating & Co. book washi. And then here for book of the month, I just pulled in some stickers from my stash. All of these are from Pen, Paper, and Plans. And then I had these really cute little boxes from Planting Roses. Just wrote the name of the month over these. And originally when I wrote this, I am a member of Book of the Month. And I wanted to make sure that I wrote down the book that I got every month from my subscription. But then I thought, well, do I want to highlight a book of the month? So I'm still unsure if this is going to be the book of the month that I pick or highlighting a book of the month. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. I have the whole month to kind of decide. So that is that spread. Moving on. Next, we have my 2026 TBR. These scripts up here, both 2026 and these bookshelves, are from Jessica Hart's, and then the TBR and the cute stars are from Scribble Prints Co. I also put this really cute bookshelf washi in the back, and I leaned into the purple and blue and just did some Tombow highlights here. This is going to be my physical TBR. So these are books that I physically already have that I want to make sure that I'm reading. I did do my planner stack video where I have my full to be read list. That's books that I'd like to read eventually, but those may be on audiobook, on Libby, on Kindle. These are my physical books that I want to read. I also had this super cute little sticker here I just put at the bottom for some deco. So I will just start listing all of the physical books that I have not read on here. I haven't written in a ton of stuff yet, because I wanted to show you how pretty everything was before I start writing in it. So I will start writing all of my physical to be read books on this spread. Next, I have my book club spread. So I am participating in 2 kind of unofficial book clubs. So I used this 2026 sticker. I believe this was from Jessica Hart's. No, this is from Sadie Stickers. This came as a freebie from Sadie Stickers. This book club is from Jessica Hart's. Look how cute this is. Emotional Support Kindle, also from Jessica Hart's. And then some bookshelf washi from Creating & Co. And then just pulled in these little doily boxes from Sadie Stickers and used these little postcard stickers from Nikki Plus 3. I used pink on this one, pulling from this die cut, but I also pulled in this double dragon die cut from Scribble Prints Co. I think that is so pretty. So the 2 book clubs that I plan on participating, a group of mom friends. We have a super low-key book club. We have already read Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. We have our book club meeting on the 3rd, and then the next book we are reading is Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. And I already have that book, but we haven't set the date for our book club for that one. So I'll keep track of those this year. And then I am also participating in Becca and the Books. Her, oh goodness, it's a read-along book club that she does. The name is eluding me, but the first book is going to be The Shadow of the Gods. And we have January through February to read that one. So that's going to be my first John Gwynne book. I already have the book. I am starting it tomorrow on January 1st. So excited for that one. So I will fill out any book club books here. And now for my next spread, I may be most excited about this one. This one is so cute. So I decided to pull in the purple bookshelf washi from Creating & Co. And then I used the rating system. This is a full sheet from Scribble Prints Co. with all of these boxes and the rating system script. And then I also, well, let's just start with this one. So pulled that in from Scribble Prints Co. I am going to fill out how I am going to rate books from 5 to 1 stars. I will do half stars, I believe, but Goodreads doesn't allow you to do half stars. So I figured I would just write out how I am rating books, you know, what my criteria is in these boxes. And then I pulled in some book genres from the junk journaling pad from Lights Planner Action. This Lumos sticker, goodness, is from a super old sticker sheet. And then these black stickers are so pretty. I joined the L'Oreal book club and they sent with my first box a book of stickers. So I pulled in a few of them. They're really thick and pretty. So that is my rating system page. And then next is my DNF graveyard. This is another sheet from Scribble Prints Co. So it had all of these little headstones on it, as well as the DNF graveyard script. I am not a big DNFer. It takes a lot for me to DNF something, so I feel like this page is going to be plenty. If I have more than this, I may add multiples to these sheets, but we shall see. And then I just put a few more cutouts from that junk journal pad here. These are all different genres. I think I said that before, and they're just on a sheet, and I just cut them out and use them as a little deco. I think this is a really fun page. Next, this is my 2026 series tracker. So this is from Sadie Stickers, and this one is from Scribble Prints Co. And then I pulled in some Onyx Storm or Fourth Wing sticker inspired stickers from Pen, Paper, and Plans. Been wanting to use these forever. Thought it was perfect in a series tracker. And then I pulled in that same rose gold bookshelf washi from Simply Gilded. And then these series tracker stickers are from Scribble Prints Co. I am going to go through my whole list of reads and start filling these out, all of the series that I am in the middle of, specifically ones that have books coming out or ones that I want to focus on this year. I have 2 more sheets full of these different series tracker shelves, so I'll fill this in as I need more, but this is going to be a fun one to help me keep track of my series. And next, this one is so pretty, and it's just going to get prettier as I start filling it in. So both of these sheets are from Scribble Prints Co. First, I have my alphabet reading challenge. I did pull in this little skinny book washi. I'm not 100% sure. This may have been from Creating & Co. But all the stickers are from Scribble Prints Co. So doing the alphabet reading challenge, just the first letter of books, you can fill in this, not super focusing on it, just going to fill it in as things fit in. And at the end of the month, if I get super close, I may really focus on it, or excuse me, at the end of the year. But as of this moment in time, it's not going to be a huge focus. This one is going to be really fun. So this is my yearly, I've pulled the yearly goal sticker as well as the book tracker sticker. And I bought 2 sheets of this because my goal is 60 books, but the sheets were like 1 through 40 and the 40 through 80, so I do have extras. So on this first page, I fit 1 through 56. I'm going to color them in every single time I finish a book, but then I left the first half of this back here blank so that I can put more in. If I get more than 56, I'll put them up here. And then how I'm going to color in the books is also going to be my genre tracker. So these letters here that spell out genre, I did cut out from the Lights Planner Action Junk Journal little sheet. So I've got genre, and then this tracker was from Scribble Prints Co. So I did go ahead and assign colors to 12 genres here. Hopefully that's going to cover everything. I really tried. I looked through Goodreads and, you know, we thought about all the different types of books that I usually read. I don't read a ton of fiction or memoirs or horror, but I may read some. So I went ahead and put those and just assigned a different Tombow color to them. So as I read one, I will color in these books and maybe even the alphabet reading challenge with these colors. And I tried to pick colors that like meant something to me to that genre, or if I was like down here when I got nonfiction, I was like, I need a nice green, and science fiction, I need a nice yellow. So I tried to get a nice rainbow assortment of colors so that this is just going to be beautiful as I fill it in. So excited for that. And then here, this is my monthly stats page. This one is from Shop Jessica Hearts, and you just have every month of the year, as well as books read and pages read. And then you've got the monthly stats, and I used another bookshelf washi from Scribble Prints Co. So at the end of every month, I will fill in how many books and pages I read for the month. And I think that's going to be so fun. So that is all of the initial setup. Now we'll get into the first month, which I have not filled in anything yet, but I went ahead and just set it up so you can kind of see where it's going. So this is 2026 book reviews. So every single month I will put all the books that I read. So this is a full page A5 sticker from Pen, Paper, and Plans. Thought it was beautiful. It's from the Rare Book Collection, so I use that. And then the book reviews is from Jessica Hearts, and the 2026 is from Sadie Stickers. Oh, and this cute little tab here is also from Pen, Paper, and Plans. Is that not precious? So I'm going to use one of the bookmarks to mark the month that I'm in, and the other in my 2026, like that. And then I do have this one tabbed so that I can go back to it easily to color in those. So every single month I'm just going to have the name of the month at the top, and then I will fill in all the books. And how I will do that also, this paper is so thick and nice, and look how much you have. I have so much to work with. There is a pocket at the back, and in this pocket I have all of the stickers I will be using most months or throughout the year. So I really tried to keep all of my reading specific stickers here so I can just pull them out as needed. So these are what I will be using. This was my planning sheet here. So these are what I'll be using. I've got the Scribble Prints Co. Awards too. So my book of the month that I read will get this award, which makes me think that book of the month spread, I should do the actual book of the month subscription box book that I picked, and this will kind of be the book of the month award. So I'll use that at the end of every month. And then I got a ton of sheets of these book volume 2 so I can put in the books that I read. These are those stamps I showed you from Nikki Plus 3. This was a little freebie from Busy Bee Planners. I used the 2026 off of it, and since the script said reading make me happy, I figured I would use it throughout the year somewhere. I've got lots of boxes from Sadie Stickers that I figure I could use. This is the rest of that book tracker sheet, so 51 through 80, and then I do have one more like book script here I could use. This is the bookish rating boxes from See Amy Draw that I will pull in. This is more of those bookshelves that I had used from Jessica Hearts. And then these are the star ratings. I got quite a few, or got 2 sheets of these to use to rate the books that I read each month. I did pick up a few of these monthly reading stats sheets. These are B5 size. I may pull these into my memory planner. We shall see, because I'm already going to have a lot of these details in my reading journal, but we'll see. I thought they were cute, so I picked up a few of those. And then I got these book review, a few different types of book reviews from Jessica Hearts. So these are the neutral pink book review cards, and then these are the mini book reviews vertical planner. So I think I'm going to be using a variety of like those books from Scribble Prints Co. and then these book reviews from See Amy Draw and Jessica Hearts. This was a freebie I got from Scribble Prints Co. I haven't read this book yet. This is Will Actually. So I figured when I do read it, I can put that sticker in there. These are the books for that reading challenge that I showed you at the beginning of the setup. I do have a rating system script. I'd already used one. This one was from Scribble Prints Co. This will probably be something I hang on to for next year, but I just left it with all the bookish stuff. I have one more 2026 sticker here from Sadie Stickers. This is the January reading journal headers from Jessica Hearts. So I did use a few of those. I have a few more that I can use throughout the year. Obviously, I probably won't use January TBR, but I'll probably pick up a few other months of these if I like them. This is something I've had in my stash for a while. It was some fall reading prompts from Greedy & Co., so I'll probably hang on to this for fall. This was the Scribble Prints Co. yearly titles. So I have book of the year, monthly favorites, and yearly wrap up that I can use towards the end of the year probably. This was the box set that I talked about that I'm using for my series tracker, so I have more of those to pull in. I have some tabs from Plum Paper I thought I may want to use. I've got some large months from Nikki Plus 3 that might come in handy. And then I cut this sheet in half just so it would fit. But this is the yearly wrapped labels from Scribble Prints Co. that I will use as my last spread in this planner. So those are all the bookish stickers I am keeping at the back of this planner. All right, so that is my 2026 reading journal flip through. I am so excited about this little journal, and I am so grateful to have this Sadie Stickers notebook to make into my reading journal. I think it is perfect, nice and simple, really high quality paper, and I'm just really looking forward to making some reading spreads in here. If you have any suggestions for different reading spreads or any reading journals that you've been inspired by, any reading bookish YouTube channels that you love, please share those in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I will have all of the shops that I mentioned that are still open linked below, as well as any discount codes that I have. And let me know what you're planning on reading in 2026. I'd love to hear about whatever books you have on your 26 and 2026, or just your TBR in general. I'd love to hear about it. If you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos every single month with planning and reading related content. And if you are not already, please go follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Georgia Mom Plans, and I will be posting more reading content over there as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I really appreciate you watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!